Hello, welcome to Flosstube number 10. Today I am going to be going over 3 new starts that I am beginning because I finished up with Lady of Shalott and The Dreamer, which you can check out in my last episode. But I have 3 things that I was going to show today. I've got my big Zelda tapestry that I started out, and I've also got a raven and another mirabilia, which is very exciting. Let me go ahead and show you the smallest and easiest one that I'm doing. It's kind of like a palette cleanser in between the tapestry and the new mirabilia. So it's just a really basic start right now, but it is a raven, and I'll of course pop up a picture of what it's supposed to look like. But this is on a 14 count Ada fabric that I just got at Michael's. It's kind of like cloud, sky blue, very pretty, I thought, for this pattern. And sometimes the fabric chooses the pattern, shall we say. It could go the other way around, but I have this pattern on electronically. I normally like to work off of paper because I really like the physical marking off of the paper, because then I can actually put the paper in my little notebook that I've got, binder of my finished pieces. I usually write the start and end date of when I started something on the actual fabric itself. It's kind of nice to have and look back on, like, oh, I did this and this and that kind of thing. The next thing that I wouldn't even call it a start. It's more like a look. But it is the Snow Queen by Nora Corbett, of course, Mirabilia. My mom got me this for Christmas, I believe, one year. I don't remember which year, but it is now finally time to bring it out and do it. And I got I don't have the fabric that it called for, but I do have this fabric here that I'm going to be working off of. As you can see, like, I literally just did that so I could know where the middle was. So that's the start. This fabric is called Math Man by Lapin Loops. It is a linen 32 count, and it's about 26 by 17. So a lot. And this is the first time I'm going to be working off of like Q-Snap. This is off-brand Q-Snap, but it's working fine. I am not a huge fan of working off of frames. I really do like to hold the piece, but this fabric is it's really nice fabric, but it's not stiff at all. So you really need the tension of some kind of hoop to get at least started. I may end up going into holding it once I get a nice patch in the middle started, but we'll see how that goes. I did get the bead kit for it. All these lovely beads. I really like these little teardrop ones. They're really pretty, very sparkly. Another thing the pattern calls for that I've never used before is Karen water lilies. These are gorgeous, and they're very, very soft. I have not used anything other than like DMC, so this is like, ooh, it's so silky feeling. It called for 2 each of this, so hopefully I've got enough. But very pretty. It's very like variegated. Hopefully you can kind of see it. My beauty guru era here. But yeah. Then my big project, which is not mobile, at least the Snow Queen and the Raven that I'm working on is mobile, and I plan to take it on a cruise that I'm going on in September. And I can also take it to work or wherever I need to, but my tapestry is not. So let me show you that. So here is the start to my Zelda Breath of the Wild tapestry. Um, as you can see, it's quite large. It is 37 by 21, I believe. Um, and here I'll show you the page sections that I'm working on. I laid out, this is half of the tapestry itself. There's a lot of guardians and stuff like that, but these sheets right here start from here over. So I have the fabric rolled up because even with the large uh, frame that I've got, it's still not big enough. It would be ridiculous if it was, so I've had to kind of fold over the fabric, and I'll adjust it as I go, obviously. But for now, I am working on the middle section over to the right. So about here to here, about here to here is a page. So you've got this area and this area. So see, it's all kind of like it's 80, 84, 85 pages long. So yeah, this I really want to get all of the guardians done. I've counted very carefully over. As you can see, I've already messed up. I was counting over this area here, and then I accidentally looked and put those down there, which is a little annoying because you see you got like the thread shadow right there from my unpicking. Um, I'm not sure what to do about that. There is going to be something that it will be in that area at least, but I think it should come out in the wash stage once it gets there, like freaking 3 years from now. My goal is to hopefully have this done in a year, but we'll see how it goes. If I really go at it, I think it'll be fine. Once I get the guardians done, then it'll be like way more of the fun stuff on the outside edges. So I really want to at least get the guardians done before I move on to the fun stuff. Uh, it's almost unfortunate, like there's a lot of really cool stuff in the middle to do because I do have to do the middle before everything else. But now that I've actually got a substantial amount of the guardians in, I can just kind of like use those for reference and go up and around. So I can save Zelda and Link, which will be here for later on in the process. But yeah, that is everything. I'm really excited to have some new starts. I'm normally a monogamous stitcher, but obviously with the Zelda Tapestry, I can't take it anywhere. It has to live in my room for the next year until I actually get it done. So I figured my Mirabilia will be a nice portable one, as well as my Raven. And the Raven one is on 14 count, so I feel like it's going to go rather quickly. And it's not a super big pattern. It's really a nice little palette cleanser from the intricacy that Mirabilia has and the monotony that the Tapestry is doing. So very different color palette as well. So I'm very excited. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Zelda Tapestry is 1/1 on 27 count. Zweigart, I believe. But yeah, that is everything, and I will hope to have a nice, fun update for you next month on the progress of these pieces.